Hello everybody, and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is Wednesday, and for a while here, for a week, we didn't do a Marvel review because we had the Saw series. And I think last week we actually had Daredevil because there's a whole big mishap in my schedule that I had to fix. But yeah, I'm really excited to be continuing the MCU because we're kind of almost done. I think we're set to finish in July, maybe August. Yeah, okay, August. So August 11th, we'll actually be finishing the MCU reviews, and then we'll be doing Marvel reviews after that are not canon to the MCU. I am considering these shows canon to the MCU for the purposes of right now because I think that they're going to retcon it later, but it's still kind of in the air whether or not they're going to be. It's complicated, but I'm considering it MCU for those of you who are interested. But today we're going to be talking about Runaways Season 2. Runaways Season 2 was released in 2018, which was only 3 years ago, but it feels like an eon ago. And this season's pretty okay. I don't think it's quite as strong as the first season. No spoilers, but essentially what happens is we pick up right after the first season of the Runaways, right, where they run away. They're literally just running away, and then we pick up immediately. Like, as soon as Season 2 starts, they're running with their cards. But they look older. You can really tell they look kind of older. Because you're working with child actors, and you're like, wow, they got really old in like the 5 minutes they're running. That's okay. They are basically just looking for somewhere to hide, and they find this really cool shelter. They call it the Hostel, and it's this big castle basically carved into the side of the mountain. It's pretty dope. I'm actually really happy about it. It's really cool. And basically, the main thing is Leslie and her father become really close, and they kind of start to get this weird relationship going, and there's this really crazy twist that happens in the mid-season I'm not going to talk about, but it's a crazy twist. And then there's this big betrayal by a main character in the end of the season that you're really not expecting, and by the end of the season, everything's all screwed up, and you begin to wonder how the third season's even going to start, and then it does. And the third season's pretty good. But yeah, again, I'm not going to talk about this for very long. It's literally going to be like a 2 or 3 minute video. Just giving my thoughts on it, but because I don't want to spoil anything, and it's an entire show, so it's hard to talk about. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think it worked really well. I liked the beginning a whole lot. I liked the mid-season twist. The third part of the season needed to pick up the pace a little bit. The second half really was kind of slow, mainly because they were just trying to buy their time because we need 10 episodes. How are we going to fill all these? But it worked. They were able to figure it out. And get to the end. The ending was really cool. I liked the ending a lot. And overall, it's a pretty fun season. I really liked it a lot. It is on Hulu, so if you guys want to watch it, it's on Hulu. It's a good season. I don't think it's quite as good as the first season, though. The first season just had that more of a good feeling about them being kids and that mystery between the family and the kids, the parents. But now you're like, we know what the parents are doing, so we don't really care as much. I mean, we care, obviously. It's awful, but, like, you know what I mean. It's just, like, it doesn't feel as, like... The stakes aren't as high, which is unfortunate. That's okay. It is what it is. But overall, I think it's a good season, and it's definitely worth watching. I'm going to go ahead and give Runaways Season 2 an A-. Overall, pretty good season. Very good show. Definitely check it out. It's on Hulu. Let me know what you guys thought about Runaways Season 2 in the comments below if you guys have watched it already. If not, give it a watch, and then let me know. But overall, really solid entry in the MCU. I'm really excited for to continue this. We've got some pretty exciting stuff next month. Next month in the MCU, we have Punisher Season 2, Captain Marvel, Cloak and Dagger Season 2, and of course, ending the month off with Avengers Endgame is going to be a good way to go. So make sure you guys are subscribing if you want all those. This is a little bit shorter of a video than I normally do, but not a whole lot to talk about here. It's a pretty basic season. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and liking the video, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.